welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Monae. I know I'm really smiling a lot right now, but honestly that's just because today I am feeling really good, and therefore that is why I had to make this video. Saturn return, Mercury retrograde, Pluto return, eclipse in Scorpio and Taurus. Send a life raft, please, okay? Y'all, I can't even really begin, but I know where I'm going to begin, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would want to hear during times of breakthrough, of challenge. And I want to remind you, all is well. There are better days ahead. You are getting through this growing phase with ease, and be excited to see the person you become through these opportunities of growth, okay? Those are the things that I'm going to start off with in today's video, because those are the exact things that I told myself during this whole transition that we're facing right now. All right, so let me know in the comment sections below. I really want you guys to be very authentic with me here. Let me know how you've been, okay? How have you been during all of these astrological placements and transits happening? I have so many things I want to share with you all, but in the midst of it, I can't speak on it just yet. I found myself, from the last video that I did post with you guys, I did share with you that I have a lot of things moving around. Like, I'm considering going back to school, relocating out of state, looking for new work. As you guys know it, I am someone who is working now. I'm no longer a full-time content creator, but I do want to get back to that. That is always the goal. But during my Saturn return, I'm finding that life is really pushing me to get my shit together. I find that I want to hold on to the side railings, and life is
no, that doesn't exist here.
This is a free for all. This is you working it. I find that Pluto retrograde is really showcasing all my fears in front of me, meaning I have to face them, and I already knew that, but I find it now in the sense of I honestly can't hide at all. I find with Mercury retrograde, I'm having a lot of mental health chatter that's not necessarily positive, and that's been really tough to get through. I think for me the hardest thing is just, when you're going through a lot of things at one time, when you're being negative, when you're not doing the things you need to do, it can only happen for so long, because there comes a moment of awareness. Sorry, that's Bungie. There does come a moment of awareness to say, okay, I see where I'm at. I don't necessarily like where I'm at, and I want to change it, and it's difficult to change pace. It's difficult to change this pattern. So I'm here letting you know that this is my week where I told myself I'm changing the pattern. And to me, my pattern is when a negative thought comes up about something, reinforce it with something positive. Or if it's that debilitating in your head, if things are causing you to get to that place, what is it that you can do in that place to bring you back to where you want to be? And honestly, it was just feeling my feelings. It was using gratitude. Again, I always share with you all, gratitude is all that I have. And it's been hard. It was hard to practice, but I'm getting back into that now. But I'm basically saying, when you're doing things you're not supposed to be doing, it could only go on for so long, because you have to go up from where you're at. And I found myself getting tired, sick and tired of saying the same old story. I got sick and tired of having this victim mentality. I got sick and tired of, essentially not manifesting. Okay, that's something I really want to talk about also in today's video. I stopped manifesting for at least a year, I want to say. I have not purposely manifested in about maybe a year is dragging it. I want to say at least the last 6 to 8 months I haven't been manifesting, because I found myself saying, I don't want that right now. I literally was like, you know what, God, you got it. I want to surrender. When you are throwing a tantrum, you're crying, you're asking God, okay, where is this? Where is this? I planted this seed. How come the plant is not growing? How come I'm getting no harvest? How come nothing is happening for me? I felt like that for a minute. And the reason why I feel like that is because with eclipse, with Mercury retrograde, I don't really think anything is really supposed to be moving us forward right now. I think a lot of things are telling us to go back and fix. And it's kind of hard when you're someone like me who is doing these big moves during this time. You know, I've made a video in the past, like what not to do and what to do in a Mercury retrograde. And I still agree to those things, but I am also someone that says, before you even knew Mercury retrograde was happening, you were still doing things in your life. You were still moving forward. You were still making strides. So still make those strides, but understand the awareness of the energy that surrounds us. So ultimately, if you're kicking, throwing a tantrum, screaming at God, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Why? I want you to know this is the time for all of that to come up. Like all of your fears are supposed to be in your face right now. So if you feel like you're underwater with me, okay, because that's how I felt. If you feel like you're underwater, and you feel like there's no way out, I want you to know there is a way. There is a will, there is a way. Something I was telling myself every single day is there's better days ahead. There has to be more good to come from this. There has to be good that comes from this. And yeah, I just had to like look at myself in the mirror and just be like, Summer, like you want to be like this? This is not who you are. It's a part of you, but it's not who you don't have to choose this. So I said, I want to choose for the next 21 days, I want to choose to focus on mental abundance, okay? Because I haven't been. What does that look like? For the next 21 days, I want to write gratitude every single day. For the next 21 days, I only want to talk about the good things. I want to be in this delusion that everything is working out for me. I want to have a lucky girl syndrome, okay? I want to have that. I want you to have that. I want you to understand that you can change the dynamic in your life right now. Even if all the shit in the astrology, in the astrological world right now is showing us what we need to break through and it feels like poop, okay? It feels really bad. I know I'm not the only one going through this, and I let you guys know because today is the first day in a long time where I actually felt good enough to share how I'm getting through. And how I'm getting through is you have to feel the feelings. You have to go through the lows. You have to be there long enough for you to then recognize that you don't want to be there anymore. However long that takes is up to you. Now that we are getting closer to the end of Mercury retrograde on the 15th or 14th of May, as we are getting close to the eclipse happening on the 5th of May, because today I am filming this, it is the 4th, it is 1:03 p.m. I genuinely feel like I am about to break through. I'm about to receive something. I always feel like when God puts us in places that are dark and dreary, I need you to know there's purpose, okay? So I want you to close your eyes with me, and I want us to pray together, if that's okay. I've never prayed with anyone online like this, but I just feel like I want to. So again, if you feel like you need someone to send you a life raft right now in your life, I want you to close your eyes with me, and I want us to just pray together. And I just hope you allow me to enter this space with you. And I'm grateful for you allowing me into your safe place of spirituality, of prayer. So I am going to speak to God because that's how I pray, but you don't have to. You could just close your eyes with me. Put your hand over your heart if you want. Put your hands together. Put your hands out. Put your hand, whichever way that allows you to feel connected. This is just what I want you to do at this time. And now I'm going to just say this prayer. So, dear God, for all of those who are here with me right now watching this video, for all of us who are going through our own opportunities of growth, for those of us who are looking out to you for an answer, for those of us who may not even be able to hear you when you do answer, I want you to just watch over us at this time. I want you to remind us that all is well all of the time. I want you to remind us that we are never alone. You're always here with us. I want you to remind each of us of a time in our life in the past where we were here at this moment, looking upon you to give us clarity and answer. And I want us to remember exactly when you answered and exactly that moment of knowing that blessings can always happen for us, that a miracle will come its way. that there is a way and that we will always find it. I pray that you just remind us that there's always good to come. I want you to remind us that the people that we are going to become through these challenges is going to be the person we are meant to be. I ask that you just watch over all of us. You allow us to continue to give love in this life, even if for those of us who don't feel loved by you at this time. I just want you to remind us all that love is universal. It can never go away. Sometimes we may not be able to see it, but it's still in our peripheral, and it's still there to remind us that it exists. It's here with us all the time. It's universal. All we have to do is open our hands to receive it. All we have to do is look in its direction, and it is there. And God, I just pray that you just show us the way, because I know you will. I know you will show, because you do every single time. Every single time we ask, we are given. Every single time we ask you to show us the way, you show us the way. And God, I just pray that for those of us who are struggling mentally, physically, emotionally, I just want you to remind us that you will get us through. It's already done. All we have to do is continue to align. All we have to do is just give it up to you and let it go. And God, I just want to say thank you always for loving each and every one of us all of the time. For those of us who believe in you, for those of us who don't, thank you for still choosing to be a part of our lives every single day. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. How was that? That felt good, right? Do that as often as you need. You know, another way of prayer that I like to do is I just like to talk to God, and I just like to say, just show me the way. Thank you so much. I know this is something I'm going through right now, and I know there's a purpose, and I know you're going to show it to me, but just help me get through it easier. Okay? Even just affirm with me right now. Close your eyes again. Even if you don't want to speak, just let me speak over you at this time. Good things always come my way. I am open to receiving. I believe in divine time. I trust all the good things on its way to me. I never have to worry. It's never my job to know how something will manifest, but to trust that it is. All I have to do is walk in faith every single day. It doesn't matter who tells me no. I know that my yes is here for me. I know that it's coming for me. I choose to believe in the richness of life. I choose to believe that good is coming my way. I choose to believe I am on the cusp of a breakthrough. I choose to believe that my miracle has already been given to me. I choose to look at love and light in my life. I'm literally getting teary-eyed, but that's how I want you to feel. Anytime life is telling you that you have to do something, or you have to do this to get what you want, or it has to work out this way, I want you to stop, and I want you to pray, and I want you to have that moment with yourself and just reminding yourself of those words of your power. So you need someone to send you a life raft, you're going to be the one to take yourself out to shore, to safety. And how do you do that? You connect to you. You connect to yourself. You sit for a moment and you just let life do its thing. Really, if you can trust God, you can trust all the good, then you can trust the season you're in right now. You can trust that it may be fall, it may be winter right now in your life, but guess what? Flowers still have to bloom. Trees still have to harvest. So I just really wanted to come today to just pray over us, to speak words of affirmation over us, to remind you that you will get through no matter what you're facing. You don't even have to speak upon it right now. You don't even have to give attention to it right now. But please trust that you too will have your answer. You too will find your way, because you must. It just has to be. I really do trust and hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really do trust and hope you enjoyed that prayer with me. If that is something you want me to do more often, definitely let me know, because I felt really good to do with you. And I just want to say I love you guys so much. So I'm going to let life take me where it wants during this phase. And I'm so excited to update you guys on my life when everything flows. But as I'm in the midst of it, you know, I want to keep it sacred right now. But so many good things are coming. And I just want to say I love you so much for your patience, for your kindness, for your openness with me. And thank you for feeling safe with me today to do this with you. I continue to send my love, my light. Right, Bungie? Let's tell them. I continue to send my love, my light, and my grace to each of you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Right, Bunny? Say bye. Bye, everyone. Take care.